Hey friends, welcome to the Pear Blossom Press YouTube channel. My name is Lynn, or LV Handcrafted across all of the socials, and I have a really fun project featuring the Hero Arts card kit of the month. And this stamp set is really awesome because if you're not a super fan of coloring, it's got this image which you can have different layered stamping to essentially give you the highlights, the shadows, and all of the different elements combined together to create this singular image. And so there's a gentleman and a gentle lady in the stamp set, along with a couple different sized pumpkins, which have the little jack-o'-lantern face too, if you want to add that, and sentiments and additional goodies as well. So really fabulous. Today I'm just going to stamp out Ichabod Crane here, and as you can see, there's multiple different layers, and the face even has, I think it's in total 4 layers. You don't necessarily have to use them all, but you definitely can if you like. And one of the cool things is that there is this reference sheet. So if you want to use the reference sheet as a way to help line up the stamp with what you've already stamped out for the next or subsequent layers, you can definitely use that as a guide, as I'm doing here. And it also helps you to kind of preview what it will look like when you stamp it out, and what that particular stamp is meant to color or fill in. So I think that's helpful too, so that you can actually choose your colors. But normally when you see a layered stamp set like this, the stamps that cover more area, you tend to want to have those be stamped with a lighter color, and then over top of that would be the details of your darker and darker colors or your shadows. So today my card is going to feature the one light, but specifically the one light that comes in the halo light combination, because it is long, like the orientation of it just works really perfectly. And this die set with the frame and the mirror is actually perfectly sized for this particular one light, because I'm actually going to flip this around, and as it turns out, that frame can cover the one light entirely. So this is going to be such an easy light up card, because this frame will cover everything. And as you saw, when I light up the frame from behind, it actually allows you to see through that mylar. That's the silver part that is the center or the mirror reflective part. And when it's backlit, look, you can actually see the stamped image. So how awesome is that? So it's a great fun different way to make a light up card that makes it even more special, because it's definitely something that is unexpected and feels quite magical. It's kind of like those two-way mirrors. So initially when it's off, you don't see anything. It's totally reflective, and it just looks like a mirror. But you push that button and some magic happens, and you can actually see what's behind there. So kind of spooky, kind of fun. I really love it. Now this stamp set is a 6x8 stamp set, and besides all of the images that I already described, there are several sentiments as well. And so I'm going to choose one of those to craft with. But for my frame, to adhere my frame down, I do want to make sure that I have enough thickness so that the battery can comfortably sit behind that. And so I'm actually just using these strips from Barely Art. They are the QBs, and it's great because you can get foam in white and in black, and you can use them in the strips that are pre-cut into strips, or you can use them as little squares. And they're great because they actually come in two different thicknesses. I actually ended up using the thinner of the two because the super thick one, it's about a quarter of an inch thick, and you don't quite need that much. Normally, on my light up cards, I would be using the world's best foam tape, but the one light is so small, it can be completely hidden by this frame. Now, because once you turn on the light, you can kind of see everything that's behind there, I am actually going to cut away these parts of the frame that I want to kind of just add as additional elements on the card. And I like to have the look that they overlap each other, but I actually in reality don't want any of it to be visible when the light is on. And so I just snipped away those areas of the frames that would normally go under this one. And that way, when you turn the light on, you don't see those. And I feel like that just helps you to see the image of Ichabod Crane a little bit more clearly. The background that I'm using, that's just leftover fun that I had with some Imagine Crafts fireworks spray, but you could use something like your mica mist from Nuvo. Lots of different products, brands have sprays out there, and I just had a lot of fun making some backgrounds, and this was a leftover background that I had. This is the Spellbinders. It's part of the Treasured collection of specialty cardstock, and it's the pearlescent finish of the... I can never remember the formal name, but it's basically one of the new 4 new colors that came out is essentially black. So you have in black specialty card a lot of different finishes like the glitter mirror card, matte mirror, etc. This is the pearlescent, and I'm just going to gold heat emboss the sentiment, "'Tis the season to be spooky." And in the card kit there is a coordinating die set that will cut out the final images once you've stamped them, done the layered stamping, and as well there are coordinating dies to cut out the sentiments as well. So I'm going to cut those out and add that to my card as a finishing touch. So this special silver mylar that I'm using, you could probably get it at a variety of places. I'm going to leave links to everything below. So that's going to include links to all the Pear Blossom Press products. I use the One Light that's part of the Halo Light combo. And these days the combo is available as a 3-pack or a 6-pack. So if you're just starting out, you're not sure how much you're going to love it, you can always pick up the 3-pack. And then the silver mylar that I'm using for this special reveal is by Basil, but I got mine at 12x12 cardstock. Look how fun that is. Isn't that such a surprise little treat? And I love the fact that the One Light is completely hidden by this frame, and it's just such an easy construction for a light up card, and how special and fun is that? Links to everything will be in the description box below if you want to check anything out for yourself. And until next time, happy crafting and have a fabulous day. Bye!